Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Ultimate Spider-Man number 2. This is a new book from Marvel Comics. So let's take a look here at the creative team before we get into this book. This book is written by Jonathan Hickman. Oh shoot. Let's just start over. It tried. Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Ultimate Spider-Man number 2. This is a new book from Marvel Comics. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. This book is written by Jonathan Hickman with art by Marco Checchetto, colors by Matthew Wilson, letters by Cory, Petit. And in this issue, the most surprising Spider-Man story of the 21st century continues. Spider-Man faces his first supervillain. We also see J. Jonah Jameson's quest to uncover who's really pulling the strings of this new Ultimate Universe as it leads to a shocking revelation. And New York City welcomes its newest hero, the Green Goblin? Question mark? Very interesting. We saw a lot of that stuff happening in the first issue. I continue to love this book. Definitely my favorite Spider-Man ongoing at the moment. And it is kind of to be expected, whereas some of the other series are kind of tied into all this continuity and events and stuff like that. This one, gets the benefit of a clean slate. They get to revisit a lot of tropes. They get to kind of rethread a lot of road that has been tried and true. But I think the way that Jonathan Hickman's doing that and traversing this Ultimate Universe, that's what really adds that extra little flavor. I really love seeing Peter getting used to his powers. As we saw in the last episode, he had the revelation that he should have been a Spider-Man a long time ago, but it is up until now that he finally gets powers. I also really think, in a big twist of things, really fun to see J. Jonah Jameson and Ben Parker kind of be like buds, really good friends that are really out there to get the story. I feel like Jonathan Hickman really captures the voice of this Peter Parker, how I would imagine it. A family man, a little older, a little wiser, but is still also kind of facing the same dilemmas as the Peter Parker that we know and love. So that's really cool. And of course, Marco Checchetto just doing an outstanding job whenever it comes to, whether it's Spider-Man swinging around, just really cool poses, very dynamic, very much. Spider-Man is a very fluid character when it comes to movement, and I think Marco Checchetto really captures that. But not only that, I think the world that Checchetto is drawing in this book, it feels complete, it feels full, feels fresh. I really like the way he draws faces as well. I think they're very expressive. And if it needs to be very sincere, it really feels that way. There's a really nice conversation here with Peter and one of his kids. Won't go too much into detail. And also, of course, just seeing Jonathan Hickman plant seeds all over the place. Um, really cool stuff. We get some nice action sequences. Peter fights his first villain. And then, like I mentioned in the synopsis, we get a glimpse at the Goblin, but this isn't the Goblin we're used to. So really cool stuff. Let's take a look at some of the preview art as we are talking about this. As I mentioned here, just first of all, the suit looks very cool, right? Obviously, it's not the Spider-Man suit that we are all used to. I think there's definitely room for improvement, and I feel like this series is going to explore that in a very natural way, just based on this issue. I do want to find out a little bit more about Mary Jane and what she does exactly. Let me peek into her life a little bit more here as well, because I feel like in this world it really feels like they are such a good family unit. So that'll be really fun to hopefully explore in the future. And then, as I mentioned here, we get to see in this first few pages Peter kind of testing out his powers, his abilities. He has difficulty landing he has difficulty stopping. So he's definitely still very new to all this. So yeah, this makes this for a very, very compelling book. When it comes to the story, it's a beautiful book to look at, and it just feels very natural, very fresh. I'm really enjoying this Ultimate Universe. I think if Marvel wanted to create an opening point and a welcoming point to new readers, or maybe bring back old readers that got caught up in, got kind of left behind with all the continuity in Spider-Man. Like, this is definitely a new book that you can gravitate to and really not have to deal with any of those issues. So if you're reading this, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here on the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.